How does propaganda work? Propaganda needs effective carriers. They can be think tanks, they can be journalists, they can be influencers, basically people whose word is taken seriously, who can intellectualize falsehoods. China used to deploy domestic media to carry its word. But soon China realized it needs foreign mouthpieces too. So it bought voices across the globe. In 2018, China spent more than $6 billion to create a global media platform to spread its message. It gave journalists limited access and lots of money to buy good press. We are calling them China's propaganda franchisees, individuals and entities. They're all active now to deflect blame. You cannot call it a Chinese virus, they say. Look at how this nexus works.
For the Communist Party, the medium does not matter. Its propaganda reaches far and wide. The latest tool of delivery is a mobile app called Study the Powerful Country. This is a tool to teach the Xi Jinping thought. The policy and ideals of the Chinese president that are now enshrined in China's constitution. Beijing has effective tools to control the narrative at home. It now wants the same power beyond its borders. China is now aggressively pushing its message on global social media websites. An investigation by ProPublica has exposed Beijing's propaganda machinery. Since 2019, this website has tracked more than 10,000 suspected fake Twitter accounts. ProPublica says these accounts were involved in a coordinated influence campaign. On first impressions, they look like any average social media user. One of them is a professor in North Carolina. There is also a web designer in the United Kingdom. Another user is a business analyst from Australia. ProPublica found that all of them shared pro-China posts repeatedly on their accounts. They are all cogs in China's propaganda machine. And the campaign to win influence is not just online. China is trying to win over foreign journalists too. This story on Chinese media is about a visit by foreign journalists to China. Reportedly, since 2016, the Chinese government has paid several foreign journalists to participate in a 10-month-long program. Journalists from India, Bangladesh and Pakistan have taken part. China rolled out the red carpet for them. Reportedly, the journalists stayed in plush residences in Beijing during their training. They were given free tours to different Chinese provinces. Even free language classes at the end of the program. China is not only trying to win more positive coverage, it is shutting down criticism. Recently, Beijing expelled journalists from the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal and the Washington Post. Publications that have put out critical reports against the Communist Party. And now China is using its propaganda machinery to counter the criticism over the coronavirus outbreak. It is an attempt to turn the tide of negative press in its favor. Bureau Report, WION World is One.